Black House Travels.
Cheers.
All right. So today we have a vacation that's coming up.
Yep.
Very soon. Okay, it's not soon. It's a long time from now.
It's 2 months.
That's a long time. I'm ready for vacation like tomorrow. It's okay. We have a vacation coming up, and we are going on a cruise.
Woo. Finally, after 3 cancellations of this
we done
cruise.
been on a cruise since then.
We have been on a
Not
cruise since
this
then, but
one.
not this 7-day Mexican Riviera.
Yeah.
Okay, ooh, thank you.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome.
We rescheduled twice on this same boat.
So
We
this
finally getting on
is
it.
the same boat.
We
We
scheduled twice?
planned.
Yeah.
It was 2020 that we were gonna go.
2020 we were gonna go in April.
Yep.
We rescheduled it to
September.
September.
Well, the
And
reasons.
then
Let's go over the reasons why.
Everybody know the reasons.
COVID.
Coronavirus. Everybody knows the
We
reasons.
rescheduled because we thought in the beginning COVID was only going to be like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And get this shit out the way. Then it turned into a month. All right, it's gonna
Well,
be
they
cool.
canceled us, so we rescheduled because they said, "Oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You guys will still go." And then we rescheduled and rescheduled again.
So let's see this.
And again.
Let's see if y'all can remember all the places we were planning to go to
From
since
2020?
since we started. Since the
2019.
first cancellation.
So we booked in 2019. In 2019, we were supposed to do the cruise.
In April.
We were gonna do Jamaica.
Yep.
Hold on. We're going to do a cruise.
Yes.
That got canceled.
Yes.
Because
Because
of
of
the
COVID.
COVID thing. And it was like, oh, we can still go to Jamaica.
Correct.
No. We
actually-
did the first reschedule to September.
Correct.
Because we were still gonna go on a cruise, and then
We picked
Then
Puerto
we were
Rico.
watching. We were
Wait,
watching.
we didn't
we
get
were
there
watching
yet.
YouTube videos and we
Yeah.
got excited.
so then we were like, oh, you know what?
Let's just go to
push the cruise
it
out and let's go to
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes.
And we were supposed to go to Jamaica. Then we got nervous because the numbers started going up.
Yes.
And we said, you know what? No, we pushed that cruise out to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And for 2023?
2023. We did.
2023.
Yes.
Are you sure that's the right order?
It was 2023.
Yeah, it was 2023.
But as
Because
far
remember, we changed ours again.
Yeah.
To come in
I
October.
could have sworn we was thinking about like
We were gonna go.
Puerto Rico.
We were gonna
first,
go to Puerto
and
Rico.
then we
We
decided
were gonna go actually to Puerto Rico, but then we pushed the cruise.
Right.
It was gonna leave out of Puerto Rico.
Out of Puerto Rico.
And then wasn't we looking at like all inclusives?
Oh, that
Yeah.
Mexico. What was that? That hotel.
Escaret.
Escaret. Okay.
We were
It
looking
looked.
for- we
It
were-
looked fabulous.
Hotel Escaret. Yeah, I'm still going there.
We were looking at Escaret
Yeah.
for a minute. Then we were gonna
And then
go to
Mexico
Puerto
wasn't
Rico.
letting us in. They
Yeah.
weren't letting us U.S. citizens
I don't want
in
to give
their
I don't want to
country.
give a shameless plug to somebody who's not paying us, but man, that hotel Escaret. Man,
It
actually,
definitely looks amazing.
they do it.
It
They
looked
did a good
more
job
than
on the
amazing.
YouTube, on a YouTube video.
It
They
looked
did a
more
really
than
good.
amazing. Even the excursions looked like, oh my gosh.
Right.
It looked
Right.
like paradise, truly. And it was all inclusive, I think, right?
Yep. All
So I
inclusive.
still look at that video.
You still look at the
The
excursion
same
video?
video. The same. He's
So I
in
guess we need to
love with
plan
that
the trip
place.
then.
Yeah.
We gotta do Escaret.
Yeah. But
Ebony
then
says it's too expensive.
I think no. I said that's something that needs to be planned. That's all I said. We need to plan it out.
Yeah.
We
A
plan
little
everything
more.
else out.
We do
Like a
we do
couple
plan
years.
everything else out, but I do think that was the prices were giving Maldives.
Yes.
Hmm?
The prices were like going to the Maldives. Maldives.
It was
Oh, the
definitely.
Maldives. Okay.
It was definitely.
Come on now, you can't be
It's the
using
Maldives.
these crazy ass
Yeah.
accents to
But the
describe stuff.
2023,
Shut up.
the final one that they were still going on was
April.
out of Texas.
It was out of Galveston, Texas,
Yeah.
April of 2023.
Yeah,
That's the
and
one.
That was the final reschedule, and then now we're finally here, booked on this cruise.
October.
Finally, October. We
2
are
months.
finally going.
Yeah.
2 months.
2
So-
months from today?
Yeah.
How we decided to go because we weren't gonna go at first.
Nope.
No, there wasn't.
It was just gonna be Ebony, Greg, and then her sister was gonna go, and then somebody else was going. I can't remember who.
We were talking about, Yanni and Deshaun going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here comes Mr. Wedlow. He's like, what day is it?
Yep.
and I was like, oh, it's Jalen's birthday. So our son is turning 16.
Yeah.
And we were going to do a party, like a 16th birthday party for him. And Marcus was like, nah, we going to Mexico. call and schedule it. And I was like, okay.
But wait, who started? Taylor started
Gassing him
talking
up.
about, y'all don't want to go on this boat though?
Gassing
Y'all
him
sure
up.
y'all don't want to go on this boat?
You
It's
guys
a
actually
panorama.
booked it after we did
Yeah.
our birthday cruise.
Literally, T knows, once I get off a boat, I'm looking at another boat. Like, wait a minute, I had too much fun, let's plan another one.
Yeah.
Actually, if we were on schedule to do everything we were supposed to do, we would have been on that Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is
it
it
would have
the
been
Mardi
Mardi
Gras?
Gras.
Is
It
it
was
the
the
Mardi Gras boat?
Mardi Gras
Because
boat.
we were going to take the Mardi Gras, which is
Yeah.
the newest boat.
Yeah.
Actually, the Carnival's building another boat.
I know, it's one in construction, but the newest that's ready is the Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
So
and
we
that
would've
one
But
been-
then
started
we
sailing
only talking about
2022, I
Carnival
think.
cruises.
Yeah.
I know how.
Why you gotta tell them? They ain't paying us.
They sure ain't.
Well, they not, but you already know. I mean,
Unless you guys want to sponsor this video, if you would like to, you can send an email to lablackhouseinvestments@gmail.com. We'll be happy to respond to you.
ding.
But yeah, we were gonna. I wanted to go on. I still want to go on the Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
but you know, it'll come.
Honestly, we like cruising. Mostly, it's all inclusive. You get to go to a bunch of different places
Right.
in one vacation, so
Yeah.
it's always a good time.
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to figure out, like for instance, the Mexican Riviera, we want to wear it to
We're
Mazatlan, Cabo,
Cabo.
Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta. Is it
Yeah.
another one? Or is that it?
No, that's it.
So you get to go to those three and see if it's a place that you actually want to go to and visit
Correct.
for an actual vacation. Well, I think it's a good opportunity to see a couple different places.
Right.
I am hating a little bit that we're in Cabo so short though. I'm
Yeah,
really mad
it's
at
kind of
that.
weird. Why we
Like,
gotta get there at 6 o'clock in the morning and leave in 2 in the afternoon? That
Right.
shit
Y'all
is
looked at the itinerary
ridiculous.
already?
Yeah. You
Hold
didn't
on,
look
let
at the
me look.
itinerary?
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
I think, what do we leave at like 2 or 3 in the
We
afternoon?
leave
or
at
something
2:30.
like
We
that?
get there at 6. We leave at 2:30. I'm like, y'all hating. Like, y'all know we want to be
No,
in
that
Cabo.
means
They might
get
get
off the
other
boat.
boats.
Get off the boat at 7 a.m.
Yep.
which are y'all not doing? Y'all, these two,
Wait a
My
minute!
goodness,
Don't
man.
come for me. I didn't send for you.
y'all, man.
Look, depending on how the previous night go, will depend on how early everybody waking up. That's the
I
whole
wake
thing.
up.
Yeah.
I get up.
We wake up too, but we kind of just lay around a little
Yeah.
bit, like lounge.
Because you're on
You're on
vacation.
vacation.
You don't want to feel the pressure of, oh my gosh, I have to get ready and get dressed and get off this boat.
Hey, you
Like,
know
it's
what?
a lot of pressure.
So I did look at the
Especially
itinerary.
at 7 in the morning.
Right.
Right.
So I did look at the itinerary. A lot of the stuff that we're doing, that they offer on the boat, the good stuff that they offer on the boat, is on the Cabo San Lucas Day. Like,
Yeah, but we can't do anything in Cabo. Like, all
no,
of
I'm talking about the stuff that they offer on the boat, like the
Oh,
barbecue
yeah.
class,
Because
and the
people are
cooking
not going to
class
get off
and
the
all that.
boat.
Yeah, because it's too fast.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff they offer that.
So we have massages scheduled, and they had a bunch of massages scheduled the Cabo Day. I was
Yeah.
like, we going to Cabo. We getting off this boat.
Yeah.
Even if we gotta walk. What did we walk last time?
2 miles.
I wasn't no
that
damn 2
hater
miles.
man said, no, he actually said it 10 miles that way. And I was like, 10 miles? These ones over here talking about, we
And
can
we were
walk.
like,
I'm
we just gonna walk
10
then.
miles.
So basically, so y'all know, we got off the boat and
This was in where did we go?
Ensenada.
Ensenada. We got off the boat, and one of the drivers that sit outside the boat,
He had an attitude.
he wanted to take us into, I guess, the city area where everything's happening. He was like, you know,
Milo attitude.
I'll take you guys
Yeah.
to, down there. We was like, no, we'll walk. He was like, all right, well, walk the 10 miles then.
Yeah.
And I was looking at you like, 10 miles? I don't
I'm
know.
like, nah,
And we
did
had
that.
and we had on sandals, and we were like, okay.
I did that walk before. It's not no dang 10. It was
It's
literally
No,
a
it
10
was like
minutes.
10 minutes. It
It was
was
like
10
10
minutes. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to pay you no fucking $10 to take me down the street.
If you watch our Mexico video, you can see us walking, and it was not.
Yeah, we'll
10
try
miles.
to attach it so you can see it.
Don't know where we're going, but we're going. The man. That's Father Paul right there. With his mask on his elbow.
No COVID on his skin.
Right?
Royal Caribbean International.
Man, Royal Caribbean was bomb.
Yeah, they got a slide.
No, we do too. Yeah, we got 2 of them.
I didn't see a slide.
2 slides. Okay.
I think you guys do a little jacuzzi after the game for the final hurrah tonight. And then they have the
All right, so here we go. Walking 2 miles because nobody knows where we're going. It always gets like that when we go somewhere. Maybe Ebony and I usually book stuff, but the gentlemen don't, so.
They go with
Greg be bullshitting tonight.
He does.
He bullshit. You know where you going?
They be like, we figure it out when we get there.
And then be huffing and puffing with attitude and then end up having a good time.
You know, the locals gonna give us better deals anyway. You can't mess with the boat. The locals.
Yeah, the locals got us walking two goddamn miles.
Okay.
So the purpose of this video, we were going to give you 10 things not to do on your cruise that you have coming up. So I'm gonna kick this thing off.
So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna go like, what do we think the 10 things are, or do y'all have a list already?
Well, I kind of found a list because I wanted to make sure that I'm not doing no BS on no cruise.
Right, and then we can just add to it because we have our own experience about.
Correct.
And we have our individual experience about
So I am going to start with number 1. Do not fly into the port the day of departure.
Yes.
So I know this cruise, we're leaving from the Port of Long Beach. We're in California, so we just have to drive and park at the port. But Marcus and I went on a cruise, and we left out of Puerto Rico, and we flew in on the same day, and we almost got left by the ship.
Wow.
Look.
And we flew.
Ooh, shameful. The
Spirit. Man, give
whispers.
them a plug. Spirit.
No, don't get him no
Spirit.
AKA
Ain't no
Jet
way-
Blue.
There's no way I'm flying on Spirit. I'm
That
sorry.
was our first and last time. We had never
Yeah.
flew Spirit before. It was the cheapest flight there. We were like, oh, it shouldn't be so bad. It was a really long flight. They damaged my luggage. We were cramped in there.
I'll tell you
It was
this.
a
Charge you to
If we
disaster.
go- if I have to go anywhere and Spirit is the only flight,
We're not going.
I probably won't go.
Yeah, I agree. But
And
the
that's
issue was
emergency.
we were taxied for so long trying to wait to get off of the plane. It was not enough time, and we were literally rushing, trying to make sure that we got to the boat.
So were you guys the last people getting on the boat? Or what?
We were some of the last people getting on the boat.
Everybody was on that Spirit flight.
Yeah, we were some of the last people. We were sweating, dragging bags. Like, I don't know if I lost anything because we were going to get left. And then what the hell?
So when we went on the cruise, we went out of Miami, and my suggestion to flying in is if you're gonna go out of cruise in Miami, fly into Miami because we
Don't go to Fort Lauderdale because it's $20 cheaper.
Go to Miami, get your hotel in Miami. Do not get
Fort
your hotel
Lauderdale
in
is
Fort Lauderdale.
definitely 30
Don't
minutes
fly.
away.
We
Right.
flew into the Fort Lauderdale.
30 minutes away, solid.
30,
Yeah.
like, we're in LA, so that's like, if you're in LA, it's like LA to Orange County.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a
Not only
perfect
that,
example.
we took a van, and we had to stop at, there was more people in this van. It's like
Right.
I guess a shuttle van or whatever.
Yeah, like a show.
a bunch of people that was going to
like
different
a ride
hotels.
share.
Yeah.
So we had to stop at everybody's hotel. Blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
So that was a problem. Not
What
only
if you were
that,
coming in on the day of?
Right. So
Y'all
I'm
would've
like,
missed.
the only saving grace that we had is I thought like, no, we're not flying in. I don't want to risk it. So we flew in like a day or two earlier. So we were good on that front.
and then
It
what
was just
happened
an
with
hassle.
that was our flights were delayed. So we were supposed
Yeah.
to be in Fort Lauderdale at 4 that day or 3 or
Yeah,
something
we were
like
trying.
that.
We're gonna be in there at 4,
And then we didn't end up landing in Fort Lauderdale till like 11 at night.
Wow. How
So-
crappy would that have been?
Yeah, so I would suggest try to get a straight flight because we had layovers. We flew Southwest, which I particularly like Southwest, but
Southwest be on some bull sometimes
I
with
would
that
like
Airbus.
sometimes, yeah.
The Airbus be on
Right
some
above,
BS.
just a level above Spirit.
It is. It is. Don't even try to play like it's not.
it's not. I mean, it's still low. It's not American, but I still like
Girl,
Southwest.
I
I like United American.
felt like on Southwest I was gonna have to put my arm on the little thing and pull like it was time for me to get off. That's what it felt like. on Southwest. Me and Marcus couldn't even sit together on a Southwest flight. They put us in separate areas. It was weird.
I thought Southwest has
It's open seating.
Open seating.
Unless you pay for first class.
No, it was the one we were on. It was an Airbus.
Oh.
whatever that is. I don't know.
So the Airbus is they put you in random seats.
Well, if you do fly in early, just note, especially in Miami, you're gonna pay a significant more amount of money because in Miami, their Airbnbs or hotels are super expensive.
Yeah, because it's Miami and everybody is vacationing in Miami. They're not just staying there for a day or two and then hopping on to the ship. People are actually vacationing there, so yeah, it's
Right.
going to be more expensive.
So we ended up staying. I can't remember the name of the hotel. Oh, actually, the Airbnb building. We did an Airbnb, which that's a whole nother.
It was actually a hotel. It was just or condos or
Those
something.
condominiums or
Oh,
yeah.
those rental condos.
Yeah. But
Overrated.
it was on Billionaires Row.
Billionaires Row.
Hey, Billionaires Row.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, what?
Okay.
It was nice. There was some nice.
Man, on the
Miami is ghetto. Y'all
Let me
need to
tell you
knock it
something.
off. People be trying to act like Miami ain't ghetto. You
Let
will
me
see
tell you
them
something.
guys with them gold fronts and those big old spinner rims.
Let
Knock
me-
it off.
let me
The
tell you
ghetto.
something. Well, it was. I mean, we wasn't in that part of Miami. We like Billionaires
You
Row
were
is
by
kind
the
of like
beach.
right next to
Yeah.
By South Beach.
by
Yeah.
South Beach, but they promised us a nice, they promised us a real nice
Did you-
location.
Uh-huh.
The Airbnb pictures were real nice,
Oh, y'all got catfished?
We
Man.
got catfish.
Yeah, they-
We got catfish. We did. We thought the beach was like right outside the window,
Man,
and it was
man,
like
man.
in the corner after you put your head out the window like that. So we definitely got catfish.
Yeah.
But one of the
The
things
hotel we
liked-
stayed at was nice. For
They
my
probably, it
bachelorette
looked like
party.
the champagne suite. When we got there, it was a gin and juice room.
Wait, ain't nothing worse than the room from
Man.
Las Vegas.
Ah, shit.
We not
Hey,
even
who
on
let
that.
you-
We're not even on that. We not on that, y'all. We not
The
there.
one time we choose not to vlog, they get
Damn.
upgraded. They get upgraded to this room.
No,
Hey, that shit had a
they get the
Murphy
upgraded
bed.
room.
They had a Murphy bed in there.
We
Nah,
can
that's
put
not that was
video
the
on
original room.
No, that was what I'm talking about. That's what y'all got upgraded to.
No, we didn't get upgraded to the Murphy.
Oh, that's
bed.
what they get-
That's the
that's what
original
they gave
room.
us.
Was it staying they had the porn couch?
Look, man, I don't
We didn't
complain.
take no videos that week.
We didn't take
I
any.
don't- I don't-
Dang.
Where did we
I
go? We just went randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't complain too much. Like I'm not a complainer. I'm not one to say nothing. But man, fuck that.
And I was actually the one who I am the complainer, and I was the one to be like, "We just here for a night." Like it was really just a random. Let's go to Vegas. We're just here for a night.
It was
Let's
the
go to
Murphy
sleep.
bed for me. It looked like a bookcase, and you pulled the bed down.
Yeah, that shit was.
Well,
I was confused. I was in the room like, man, something
what
is
hotel
right about
was
this
that?
shit.
What
Man.
hotel was that?
The Westgate.
The Westgate. It was.
So
Our
basically,
room
they
was
gave
very
us.
nice
It
at the
was
Westgate.
Basically, they gave us a handicap.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Handicap suite.
ADA.
Yeah.
ADA accessible room. So the bed was real low. It was a Murphy bed that you pull down was real low.
The bathtub had
So
a seat
basically,
in
for
it.
the people in the wheelchair, they
It
can
had
get
the door
off.
open.
It had one
Man,
of those.
it was big. It was spacious.
It was
huge.
humongous. It was humongous.
If you wanted to have a party, definitely a great party
No,
room.
definitely not.
Room definitely for activities.
Yes.
You could do a lot of
A
activities.
lot of
in that-
activities.
in that room.
Look at all this
man.
space.
It
for
was
activities.
it was the Murphy bed and the stains on the couch for me.
Stains on the couch?
I could not even.
It was the crumbs.
Nah,
It
when
was the
I went in that
crumbs on
room
the
and
table.
immediately
I was
looked-
like, somebody
I-
just ate a sandwich.
So I
Right now.
I immediately.
She was like, "Oh, let me get my little break in before they come
Yeah,
check in."
man. I went in that room and I immediately went online and looked at the Westgate and see what. I said, this don't look like the fucking room
Yeah.
y'all got online, man.
But then they came to our room and he was like, "Well, why our room don't
Yeah.
look like this?"
What the fuck is this?
And that's what really set him
That's
over
what
the
pumped it
head.
up, like,
when
fuck
he
that,
went,
man.
at first he was calm. I had got him to okay, it's just a night.
And
then we went
ordered
downstairs.
pizza and we were like, "Oh, come
Come.
down for pizza."
We went down for pizza. He saw that room. He was like, "Oh hell no! Oh hell no!"
Fuck that.
The thing about it is, we used the same website to book. We booked at
We
the
booked it at
exact
the same time.
time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all did us like
And
that
then the
for
motherfucker
real?
got the nerve downstairs to tell me,
hilarious.
oh, we ain't got no extra rooms. Man, you good, man.
We're completely
Bullshit.
booked. I said, "Oh, okay." I went on their website.
Bullshit.
Like, well, why can I book a room right now for this day?
Well, I said, say, you bullshitting. I want to holler at your motherfucking people. Your head in charge.
So, we're not fans of the Westgate.
Yeah, let's get back.
We had a nice
to this,
room
to
at the
cruise.
Westgate. We had a nice time. It was a nice time.
We had a good time.
They not telling. They got all the way to the penthouse. They ain't telling.
We
that.
did.
Oh, so they
Penthouse.
did. They ended up upgrading us to a penthouse with a
Nice balcony, wraparound balcony.
Wraparound balcony.
Yeah,
Nice
it was
room.
nice.
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we spent most of our trip up in there.
Yeah.
Thinking of a master plan.
Did we do anything on that trip?
No,
We
we
thought
went
about
to
a master
we
plan.
went to go eat a couple
We
times.
went to eat a couple times. That's when we went to Lolo's on the way out.
Yeah.
We were
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
go
we
see
went.
DJ
We went.
Mustard.
Hey,
Yeah.
what hotel was
And you
that?
went to sleep.
Westgate.
Hey,
Where's the Westgate?
Westgate pool off the chain.
That boy lying. It was kids. It was kids flashing. It was kids
Oh my
flashing.
gosh.
No, and also people did buy us some drinks randomly though.
You know what? Shout out. I do not
Hey,
remember her name.
girl.
We didn't get her name, but shout out to that girl who bought us all drinks.
Yeah.
All drinks. Look, they
Hey,
was
that's
confused.
confusing me.
They
I don't-
was confused. They was like,
Motherfucker-
she just bought us
Hey,
drinks.
motherfuckers just ain't gonna buy me no. First of all, that's y'all. Y'all accept
That's
drinks from
boss
anybody.
stuff. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that was nice.
She bought us all four of us drinks.
Yeah, she
Boss
did.
What the fuck
stuff.
you buying me a drink for? That's
Yeah,
my
and then the
business.
guys were up here complaining.
Right,
We were like,
they
just
acting-
take it.
they acting
It's
like
nice.
weird.
I like
She
to
was
see
being
black
nice.
people on vacation.
Right. She like
Yeah.
to see black people on vacation.
Hey,
Shout
man,
out to her.
there's a lot of black
You
people I don't trust, so
Oh
I'm
God.
just being 100.
We were at the
Black-
bar.
Black
She
House
didn't bring
Travels.
us to
Black House
us.
Travels.
We were sitting at the bar.
Kids were splashing in the pool. It was time to go.
Okay.
Anyway,
let's get back.
so
Can I do? Can I get me another?
go ahead and
drink?
get you a refill.
Yeah, whoa.
All right, y'all.
You know, we do when we advertise. It's something that we really enjoy. So
Yeah.
So let me ask a question. I know we had a topic.
yeah, because this is Black House Travels. He gonna come taking over.
Is
Yeah,
it
well,
about
well,
brother?
It can't. Well, yeah.
No,
It
no.
can be.
What's it about?
But let me ask a quick question real quick.
Okay.
I want to know about you guys' brands. You know, you guys don't mention too much about your brands on your show. So I would love to take at least 5 minutes for you guys to just talk about your brands.
Well, I don't know if we can take a whole 5 minutes.
Well, 2.5 minutes apiece.
We
should
can
be
take
fine.
a quick snippet about
Right.
our brands. The people who follow us, they know
Right.
what our brands are.
Mhm.
So I am Tiana, the owner of Hex and Derm. Hex and Derm is a natural skincare line for people with dry skin, so that you're not ashy. Like that's literally the tagline.
Right.
Don't be ashy.
Don't be
Hashtag.
ashy.
It's a tagline.
Tagline.
So,
Tagline.
you know, a lot of people tell me I have beautiful skin. They're like, you're always so beautiful. Your skin is so beautiful. Yes, Hex and Derm. Her use on
Yep.
the face. I do face wash,
So it work.
scrubs.
It work on ugly people to people that just ain't got stuff going on for themselves.
No, literally, I made it because a lot of people, for some reason, everybody who is on YouTube, influencers, they always like oily. And I'm not oily. I'm very, very dry.
But is it?
So I made it because y'all don't have nothing for dry people, and I don't want to be ashy.
Yeah.
So that's why I made it.
So you're naturally dry skin.
Naturally dry,
Okay.
yes. And I don't know why, but like my face dry, my whole body dry.
And I'm the opposite. I have oily skin.
I got both.
But-
It depends.
Yeah, in some areas, so like I know Marcus, he's oily here, but dry. It's very, and that's combination.
Yeah, that's
skin.
why he be bleeding and stuff.
Oh,
my
shut up.
God.
Honey, don't pay no attention to
So
your
what
brother.
do you have? What do you have total, like, as far as products?
Again, I do the African black soap face wash. I do body butter. I do body lotion, body oil, rose oil, body scrub. And I have a new product that's coming out.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. It's an oatmeal face cream. Bomb.
Is this?
A little goes a long way. I have it in one of my TikTok videos, and I usually take like a big chunk, and I was rubbing in for
hours.
Yeah, I was rubbing in for like 5 minutes. It was so thick.
Is that good or is that? I don't know.
No, it's good because it'll go a long way.
Because you don't have to use as much.
Yeah.
Finally,
Coming soon.
where can they find these products?
Hexanderm.com, or you can find me on TikTok, Hexanderm. I'm on Instagram, Hexanderm. And then I do a lot of get ready with me's on my page, Tiana and Co. Yeah, you can find me there too.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh yeah. So, you want to talk about your business real quick?
So my name is Ebony, and I am the owner of January 25th LLC. I have a self-care brand. So I sell candles, face masks. I sell wine glasses, wax melts, anything that promotes healing and self-care and aromatherapy.
Oh, God.
This brand is just literally about healing, relaxing, and getting one with yourself. So when you have a moment to sit down, chill, and relax, you would burn a candle, drink a glass of wine, just be at peace with yourself.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about these candles. Because January 25th had a sale, and I had ordered candles. And when I walked in the house, I was like, oh, God, it smells good.
Mm-hmm.
I went in the room. The candle was lit in the room all the way down. All the way. Like, the candle had been lit all day. Because your brother took my January 25th candle and burnt it to the brim. I don't have no wick left. So luckily, Eb's mom talked about getting the candle warmers. So we ordered a candle warmer.
So can you put the excess? You can.
Yeah, you can.
The
You
stuff
can.
but you got to dig it out though, right?
No, you don't have to with the candle warmer. You just put it on there,
You put
and
the
the
whole
wax.
glass on there?
Yeah, the wax melts and the scent, the fragrance still goes.
Because that's what I have in the room. Like for the ones that just have a little bit left in it, it's burning on the candle warmer. It actually lasts longer when you burn it that way instead of using the wick for 8 hours.
The wick was used for 8 hours, okay? And then I had a candle stashed, and then that candle was in the front too.
Wow.
Jacked.
So you guys, I know do this real quick. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere there's social media, and it's January 25th LLC.
So is it just candles?
No, I
The
said
wax
I have
melts
wax
and-
melts, mask, and wine
Okay.
glasses.
I'm asking.
All right, go ahead. What you got? What's your business?
Oh man, I'm everywhere like air, baby. I'm there, then, and before.
You can't even get it out because you just. What is your business,
No,
brother?
I have a couple. So the main one would be AB Clothing, all
There we
black
go.
everything.
There we go.
It's a clothing brand. It's a lifestyle brand, basically. ABE Clothing 99 on Gmail. I started this probably a year before the pandemic, maybe a year and a half before the pandemic. Pandemic kind of slowed it down, so looking for a relaunch. But if you go on ABE Clothing 99 on Gmail, you'll see basically what it's about. You can look at the pictures and get a feel for everything I'm trying to accomplish. So it's ABE Clothing. It's wear the culture, pretty much. Also, custom printing. Any custom printing you need,
Hit them up.
hit me up.
That's right. All black everything.
All black everything.
Dope.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do number 2. I'll let you do number 2, whatever you think, and then Greg will. I'm sure he'll come and chime in.
Okay, so what not to do on a cruise?
Correct.
What I would suggest is do not get that little pay upgrade for that little window room with the small little circle.
Oh, the
window.
porthole room.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
go on and don't pay extra for that ocean view because ain't no ocean.
You
view.
can't see. Well, you can't see out of that little hole. It's so tiny.
I'm like, and it's extra. It's an extra expense for nothing. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do a balcony. If you're just gonna do it,
Yeah.
like, don't pay extra for that.
I feel like a balcony room is always going to be like the go-to because if you haven't been on a cruise before, the rooms are very tight. They're small. You can't really move around in there a lot, and an interior is going to really confine you to like scooting around the bed.
Most definitely.
So the balcony gives you a little bit more room. It has a couch in there, so if one person wants to be on the bed, one person wants to be on the couch, you have room. You can go outside. They have chairs and tables on the balcony. Have a little drink. Have some snacks.
Yeah.
So I think the balcony room is always going to be the one for us.
Right. If you have kids, do not get an interior. I don't suggest it. You can, as for cost wise, but if you're trying to actually enjoy yourself, I wouldn't get interior with children. Not my thing.
Okay, I agree.
Interior rooms.
Yeah, no, we were talking about the extra expense to go from an interior to the porthole room,
The little ocean.
The ocean
the
view.
ocean
Yeah.
view.
Nah.
And first of all, it's just gonna look blue anyway,
Right?
Even when you're on the
agree.
balcony, it just look
And
blue.
literally, it ain't
Blue.
like a
It's
it ain't
blue.
like a Covex window. I guess
No, it's a
you're
it's
looking
a hole.
like this. If you want to
You have to stick your head right there to
against
see.
there and look out, see if you want to see that way.
That's
you
why
wanna
I
see that
said
way.
it's nothing to pay extra.
Or just
and
go
it's
to
like
the
an extra
go to
couple
the
of $100.
Yeah, just
like,
go to the Lido deck and look
Can
over
I say something
anything.
about shorter cruises though?
Sure.
If you're on a shorter cruise, I probably like me. After we did the balcony, that's like the only thing I want to do now. I don't
Correct.
want to do anything
Correct.
else. But if you're doing like a 3-day cruise or something, I would probably suggest people to do an interior.
I ain't getting that goddamn interior.
Only reason why I say a shorter cruise is because you're not going to spend a lot of time in the room on a shorter cruise. You don't spend that much time in the room, especially if you're trying to.
I can see
You
I
know,
can see that, but I get funny
that.
about not having a window.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to have some sort of natural light, some way, shape, or form. I cannot be with all 4 walls blocked in. Cabin fever for real.
So what I've seen the difference in pay and money. So that's the real
Correct.
thing we're talking about.
But it's about planning.
It's about
Yeah.
five. Well, I've noticed between $400 to $500 difference.
Yeah, it's about
between what?
depending on where you're
Interior
going, what time of year,
and a
and all
balcony.
that stuff. Because our cruise,
I'm not talking about any
our
kinda,
short cruise that we just did. What was it? Maybe $200 and some dollars for
$200 for
per
a
couple?
3-day. Yeah.
That won't happen again. This is what the time they was trying to get people to come back.
Well, they have a
Technically,
sale going
right.
on.
I was
They're
gonna
still trying to
say
get
shout
people to come
out.
back to
I was
cruising.
about to say shout out to my friend Tracy. She just told me she booked 8-day for December for $700. So they still having sales right now.
Yeah,
They're still trying to get people to go back.
and that's fine.
Okay.
And we gonna go.
We can take it.
'Cause
We'll
wanna-
take it.
We want to go out of town. So, number
Are
3,
y'all picking or y'all just going through it?
we're just going through.
I got something.
Okay, go ahead for number 3.
For number 3, don't put your debit card. Don't attach your debit card to your room.
I will have to disagree with that one.
I say don't attach your debit card. I would say I would
Attach your credit card.
attach a credit card
Yeah.
or your debit card because they hold money.
They do. They hold a. They,
They hold
hold a big chunk.
a chunk.
Yeah.
I think they'll hold.
They
like,
hold more on a debit card than they do a credit card,
So,
though. So
on
yeah.
a debit card, I think they hold $200 initially, and then as you start
They-
spending,
they
they'll
keep
hold
holding.
more,
Yeah.
hold more, and then that stuff won't drop until after you come back.
And like 7 days after.
After you
Yeah.
come back from your cruise, because
Yeah.
they bill you at the end of your cruise.
Yeah.
So if you have a credit card, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's not your
Not your
actual
cash
not
tied
your
up.
cash tied up. Exactly.
Right.
So
I agree. That's a good
that's
one.
my opinion. Now, Emmy feels different.
I feel differently only because of me, how I handle money. I know what I'm spending when I'm spending it. So at the end, I know exactly how much I spend. And I know that my debit card is not going to release for 3 to 5 days. So that doesn't necessarily bother me. If you're a person that is not that tight with their money like that, or you're, not watching, then yes, I agree with him.
So
100%.
I would put we put our credit card on instead of a debit card because I didn't want any alerts like trying to come through like as if it were fraudulent.
Right.
So and Bank of America don't play. So I chose to put the credit card on file. We had 0 problems whatsoever. I think we probably only spent $12.
3A, make sure you alert your banks, whether it's credit card or debit card, that
Correct.
you're traveling. So
Because you gonna get declined if
so
you
you
go.
don't get declined. Dad's funny story. I was in for Mrs. Wedlow's bachelorette party. We was in Miami. We went to go get something to drink. We're like, come on, let's go to the store, get some drinks. I'm like, I got it, boo. I'm gonna pay. Swipe my card. Wells Fargo said
Decline.
decline. I said, hold up.
But
I just
wait.
got paid.
But how many people at brunch got declined with your
Yeah,
Wells Fargo?
yeah, Wells Fargo don't
It
play.
was like 3 people at brunch that got declined from that Wells Fargo. And let me tell you, my friends have very good careers, and everybody is very good with their money. So it should have been no reason why they were doing
Everybody
it.
She
ain't
was
good with
like,
their money.
we stepped
But
outside.
my friends are.
She was like,
I was like, here.
I was like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm about to call Wells Fargo. She stood outside with me for 15 minutes until they released my card. I was like, you're not about to pay.
Yeah.
Period.
Well,
It was funny.
oh,
Anyway.
with that being said, don't use your credit card or debit card in these other countries that you go to.
That is
I agree with
correct.
that.
So
That
take
is
cash. If
correct.
you're going off the boat,
That's going to be
Take
number
take
4.
cash.
Four. That could be number 4.
Number 4, take cash.
take cash off the boat.
The locals love U.S. dollars.
Yep.
And they get funny when you give them the pesos.
Now, let me
They
tell
do.
you this. This
Yeah.
is my experience in
Yeah.
Mexico. This is
Oh,
my
boy.
experience in Mexico. When that boat show up, that peso to dollar ratio,
Yeah.
that shit don't matter. That shit does not matter. $20.
Yeah, they do.
That's how much it costs. $20. If you transfer it in if you pay
300 pesos.
pesos, yeah. I mean, but they want that
US
cash,
dollar,
US
yeah.
dollars. That pace that
But
$1 to $1 to 19 to 1.
I don't
Yeah,
know what the
it's
exact
something like
conversion
that.
is.
That
but,
conversion don't even fucking matter, dog.
But like when we did the horses, it was literally $20.
Yeah.
Like $20 to ride the horse. Out here, $175 to ride the
Well,
horse. So
Out here, yes.
yeah.
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 So we'll take that at $20. And I don't think we were riding horses. I actually think they were large donkeys. That's
I
why
looked
they
at
were
that
kind
video
of
the other
furry.
day, and I looked at
They
it
were like
man,
kind of
I look
furry
no
like
goddamn
that.
Horse, dog.
Yeah, they look like large donkeys, didn't they?
Wait, did
That's
we
a hell of a
put
large
that in
donkey,
our
though.
video?
Okay. Huh?
Was that in our video?
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
was.
go back and watch it. But I thought it was a horse.
It's a big ass donkey.
Yeah, it looked like a large donkey, and I was like, "Dang, why ain't like hair is like nappy like this or whatever?"
Hey, okay, I gotta
Yeah,
go back and
like a
look.
large
Y'all
donkey.
donkeys.
We'll see. So my next one is don't limit yourself to main dining on the cruise. They have the steakhouse, which was awesome.
Amazing.
Meaning, I gotta explain that. Meaning this is an extra charge, though.
It is an extra charge, but the charge is worth it. I think we paid $60 for the steakhouse
For two
people.
And it also
$60.
depends on the company you use. Some of them are included depending on what kind of company. I mean, which like if you, I think Norwegian.
Yeah,
is
and then
included.
Viking does too.
Yeah.
They include
So
all
you
fine
mean
dining.
which depending on what cruise line you're
Yeah.
Correct.
Cruise line.
So what I'm saying is pay the extra. The food is worth it. We got spoiled with our fine dining options, and then we went to the main dining for
The last
breakfast
day.
or something, and
Breakfast
we were like,
and dinner.
what
That shit
is
was
this?
ridiculous.
We
Yeah,
were
it was
snobby.
gross.
We were real snobby that
So
last
look,
day. We were
So this is what I want to find out. This
Juice?
is my thing. to find
Right?
out.
Where's
This
the
is my thing to find
champagne?
out. Is it because of the pandemic and they're cutting back on certain things, ingredients, and certain
No, because I
Yeah.
remember going on a cruise pre-pandemic, and the food was definitely
Yeah.
mediocre at best.
I don't know.
Well, you know what?
we went on a fun. We went in the dining hall a couple times.
You
Oh,
probably
we had
went.
scallops. Those
No,
scallops were
probably
amazing.
during the captain's dinner. That's when the
Maybe.
dinner
The
is
captain's dinner,
good.
right.
That's
Yeah.
when the dinner is good.
It
But
could've
on a regular, no, it's whack.
Well,
So I
It
think
could've
this
I mean, it
time
was the fine. I mean, the steakhouse is a steakhouse. They got. I mean, shit. You're gonna have a lot better things on the steak during when you go to a steakhouse when you're dealing with what is it, bonsai.
Yeah.
And sushi. We didn't do that. That's what I wish we would have did.
No, that's on this boat.
That's the
Bonsai.
boat, the one we have.
We have a reservation for that.
They had it on the other boat too.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
did?
there
Oh.
was a sushi bar that was right there. It wasn't a big one.
Oh, I
but
thought
a
it was.
sushi
I
bar.
thought that was just a bar.
It was a
That was
bonsai.
by the
It
piano?
bar.
Not too far away from the piano.
Oh,
I didn't know that was bonsai, but yeah, we do have reservations for.
we have
bonsai.
we have a reservation for Benny Hanna Jr.
We do.
It's like Benny Hanna, but you know.
The only thing I don't like about, well, I didn't like this time about the steakhouse, where we've been before.
Oh my god.
The first time I went to the steakhouse, they actually, man, they put on the show. They had the guy right there with the little plate showing you the different type of steaks you can
But
get.
remember, this was pandemic steakhouse.
Right. So they
Exactly.
couldn't
So
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Is it that? And then the steakhouse took forever.
Well, we
the
went.
last one. It
We
took
went at
us
the end. We went
It
at the
took
end of the
2
night.
hours to get the food.
We
No,
went.
for
Man,
the whole
shit.
meal. I think the whole meal was about 2-3 hours.
But we did go when they were closing.
Yeah.
We were
And
like
then-
the last people in the steakhouse.
Hold on, that's
And
the
they
time
brought
that
us-
gave us. That don't matter. What they got to do with
No,
that?
that was the
we
time we
picked
chose.
that time.
That was
Okay,
the time
that's
we
the time
chose.
that was available. Right?
No, there were more times available. That's what we picked.
But that time was available. So if you
But
pick that
and
time,
they
then
brought us extras. We
We
had
closed
these
that shit
little
down.
Wagyu sliders.
sliders.
Yeah, they were so
I
good.
think they were giving everybody those.
I
It was
ain't see
smallish.
nobody
That shit was probably about this big.
It
like
was
a,
just
it was-
right. It
like
was
the size of a
piece.
quarter.
It was good. No, it was bigger than a quarter.
About a 50 cent
Knock it
piece.
off.
About a
It was
50
good.
cent piece.
It wasn't good. It wasn't
It was
good.
delicious.
You have enough to actually make
It was delicious. You know,
He over here trying to.
The steak was bomb though.
Yeah,
the steak
It
was
was
on point.
good.
That soup, that French onion soup.
That shit looked
Wow.
ugly, but y'all said it was good.
Oh my
She
god, it was
eating soup
so
for days.
good.
I was
Yeah,
like, you still eating that?
yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of soup. But also the chef table was phenomenal. So we have to do it every single time that we go. So
Yeah.
that's what I mean by
Nothing
like
less.
pay the extra coin and do the dining experience.
Because it's almost
worth
like
it.
an excursion. Those locations
Right.
are almost like an excursion.
It's an experience
On the
in,
boat.
in itself. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. All right, what else you got?
Cruising, what not to do. You know, I don't know if this is for everybody. When we first went on our first cruise, when you pull up to the port, there's people there that take your bags or whatever.
Mhm.
I didn't think it was necessarily worth it. Like, I thought it was okay to just walk on with my bags. Like, I didn't think to check it.
So
Everybody
I will
checks
say.
their bag. I'm not.
I will
fan.
say on the 3-dayer when we had the carry-on bags, there's no need. They're small. We could have dragged them. We didn't.
Mhm.
We checked our bags too. We could have, but on the one that we're coming up on,
Right.
the 7-day, we're gonna have large bags. If y'all don't carry this bag to my room and get this little $7 tip, I'm gonna give you.
I do
$7.
think it is a lot when you carry.
You get
Come
the
on,
tip.
man. You got to tip. Yeah, man.
But I do think
Friends,
it's a lot.
I want to
when
say
you-
something about what the contents in the bag, but I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, don't go
But-
there. Don't bust us
Don't
out.
worry. So, yeah, I think you should. I think it's worth it. Like, for instance,
I'm not
when-
giving them $20
imagine-
to take my bag up to the room and put it by the door.
Dude, because when we didn't do it, the first time we went on a cruise and we didn't do it, you know, we got on the boat at what time? First of all, we
Right.
got there super fucking
We got
early.
there at. It was our first cruise. We got there at like 11.
Let me.
Oh yeah,
it's
you
a
ain't
whole
getting in
bunch
the
of-
room until
Hold
2.
on, hold on, man. It's a whole bunch of extras that we didn't understand, right?
This was our
We didn't
very
understand how
first
much
cruise.
money to bring,
Yeah.
right? We didn't understand
Cash.
how early to
Mhm.
get there, or whatever. But we gave the guy. Somebody told me, "Hey, make sure you get a dude your bag, so you know it'll have it at your room." We got on at 11. We didn't get our bags till like 8 o'clock that night.
Yeah.
Wow,
8 o'clock that night, literally.
damn, that's a long time.
A
That's
long
why
time.
I'd be like, I could just.
So
keep
now
my
I'm
bag.
But-
actually curious
but
because
mind
that's a pre-pandemic
But mind you,
cruise.
Yeah,
but
that's
mind you,
3,000 people on the
no,
boat.
but
Yeah.
mind you, I didn't tip that dude that much. I like gave him like $10 or whatever.
Oh,
So the next one, we had some things in the bags that we wanted to get on the boat.
We don't
tipped
do
them,
that.
We tipped them a little extra. Like
Mhm.
I tipped them like what $40 or something like that. I tipped them like $40. That shit was there.
Right at
So
the
guess
door.
what?
Literally right at the door. But when to check, meaning, so this is my point. Checking your bag, literally, if you have a check-in time at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever, you cannot go to your room until that time. You won't have access to your room until that time. You'll be carrying your
dragging
luggage,
that bag around.
your
Yeah.
luggage all around the boat.
what I was
Not
gonna
only
say.
you will be doing it, it'd be a whole bunch of other people because everybody's trying to walk around the boat and see
Yeah.
because can't nobody check into the room. Everybody's
Right.
gonna be walking around the boat, whatever. Now you're gonna be lugging your baggage on to the
Yeah,
elevator,
that's-
trying to take it
Probably
upstairs.
on this 7
whatever.
day, I probably will.
So we checked our bags on this cruise because, like, you know, he said we didn't want to tote our stuff around because we checked in kind of early too on this ship.
Right.
Yeah.
1 o'clock, I think it was.
And we all were sitting with bags except you guys.
Yeah. So, and I gave him $7, and when we went
didn't
up
bring-
there,
we
no, I gave
checked our
him.
bags, right?
No, we had our bags with
They
us.
were dragging. You guys were dragging
were
your
dragging
bags.
our
We checked
bags.
our bags,
Okay.
and I think I gave him $10. And when we went up to the room, the bags were right there.
But mind you, this is right when they started cruising back probably not right when they started cruising.
So he was excited.
January.
And we only had 1,000 people on the boat, so it wasn't like it was the typical 2,500, 3,000
Correct.
people on there.
This time we're traveling with our kids, so we're definitely checking all the bags. And I think I'm gonna have everybody take their backpack and just put an outfit in the backpack because we have dinner that night for Jalen's
We
birthday.
sure do have to
This
do
should
that.
be interesting. You and Marcus are the guinea pigs.
The guinea pigs are traveling with kids.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well, our
personally
kids,
on a
in all
cruise,
fairness, our
cruise.
kids are teenagers.
Yeah.
they got the
and-
oldest kids, right?
Our kids are teenagers.
Yeah,
They're
high
gonna
five
be
is not the oldest
16 and 15, or 16 and 14 years old. So, and they are gonna be with us. I mean, it'll be fine.
I don't think it's too much they can get into.
No, I think it is too much. It's too much can happen on a cruise. For
Really?
me,
What's
when I'm around kids,
Our kids
I
are
get,
little though.
regardless, I get paranoid. It's like, what I need to know where you at, what you doing, why you doing that,
So-
what's the purpose of you doing
So
that?
for us,
Because you're in the
their
middle of the
rule-
ocean. It's people who jump off the boats. Now you on a cruise with a bunch of motherfuckers you don't know.
Yeah.
What if motherfucker taking them into the room and you don't?
Okay, so
mean, it's
they're
too
not
much.
going to be wandering around by themselves. Okay, they do have the kids,
The teen
the teen
club,
club
yeah.
that you have to check them in and check them out of, which I'm fine with that.
Right.
It's like sending them to daycare
Well,
for teens.
you're fine with it because
I wouldn't
their
take a
age.
little kid. Yes, I wouldn't take a little 5-year-old. I wouldn't take them on a cruise unless they're with me at all times.
I think all the way up to about 9 or 10. They have to be.
Yeah.
I think
But
so.
even if you take little kids, they have the ocean club or something
Yeah.
for the little babies.
But
And
then-
my friend just
but
But it's
took her
only
baby on
for a
cruise.
certain amount of time a day.
No,
No,
it's 20.
you
it's all
they
day.
keep them all day until
Until-
midnight or
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
They
Because
keep
my
them all
friend,
day.
my coworker,
And they
just
even
took her baby on
have
the
they
cruise.
even have like the
Reason-
teen club, and they get done at midnight. You pick them up at midnight. They
So
go
the
back to
reason
their
this is the
room.
reason why I say
But
that.
they not wandering around by themselves.
when me and Ebony went on a cruise out of Miami, we went into the library to play board games or whatever. Man, there was some kids and some badass kids.
Okay,
in
so
that
Were they
man.
whacked?
It was a mix.
It was mixed.
But I don't necessarily, what he means by bad is they had a very foul mouth. But all
Yeah,
they
them
were
motherfuckers
doing
doing
was
that.
playing battleship. They really weren't doing anything but playing battleship. Now, their mouths was horrible.
They were
It was
cussing.
cussing like sailors.
So for them,
But
like,
they weren't-
where the fuck your mama and your daddy at?
Right.
Because, I mean, they weren't
So
really
now they-
doing anything but playing
No, they wasn't
games.
doing anything, but they
Yeah.
can. No, I
So
feel
the
like
other-
this.
oh, the-
Just because you can cook in the microwave,
Don't mean you should.
that don't mean you should be using the stove.
Yeah. I am gonna say though, we are gonna get like walkie talkies because you can't really use the phones on the ship, so we're gonna get walkie talkies so that if they need us,
And if you pay for the chat app on their
Oh, maybe we could do that too.
Because I was trying to do that with us, but everybody.
I didn't
pay
know
for
they
the
had a
Wi-Fi.
chat
Yeah,
app.
you got to just pay for the little Wi-Fi and then pay for. I think it's like $5.
Okay, so maybe we'll do that then.
Yeah.
But it was
All right.
some form of communication.
Yeah.
Let's see. For me, the next thing on a cruise,
What number are we at?
I don't
6.
know. I'm drinking.
Ooh, I almost said it.
I almost
Almost said it.
What?
Go ahead.
Beyonce.
I've been drinking.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
Okay, that's
Go ahead.
That's
It's
why I ain't gonna do
his.
it
Not
today.
this. Not this show. We'll do
Not
another
this
show.
Okay. So, drink packages.
Oh,
Oh.
So
drink packages.
that's a
it's
tough,
always
that's a
been
tough one.
it's always been a debate. We've never done it before.
Mhm. Are you guys doing it this time?
I don't know. It's expensive for a 7-day
It's
cruise.
very expensive per
So-
day per person.
So
It's
the
about
drink package is about is it about
Yeah.
$700
For
bucks?
both of us, it would be $700.
So, but mind you, if we would have got the drink package on a 3-day cruise, we would have spent less money than we
Whoa,
went. So
that,
now,
y'all was throwing it back though.
well, no,
That's all I was
that's
saying.
Jesus was doing that. Jesus was doing that. So my boy, he went on the cruise with us on our 3-day cruise, right? He looked
Y'all
at the
see
amount
him.
of money that he spent on drinks versus how much it would have cost him
for the
for
package.
the package.
Yeah.
he would have did better by at least
Doing the
$100
drink
bucks.
package.
The drink package. But mind you, he was fucking.
He was
What
buying,
you want?
Yeah,
What you
buying
want?
everybody
He was
drinks.
buying everybody drinks.
Yeah, we were all kind of doing that because I think the Wet Lows bought around.
Yeah,
I
we
bought
did.
Jesus a couple of drinks.
Yeah,
all,
we did.
Look,
That's how
let
we
me tell you.
do.
Let me
We
tell you how
all
funny
pass-
this is. Let me tell you
we
the
all
funny
pass
shit.
drinks.
So the first day, this dude was like, "All right, he'd never been on a cruise. He's
He
excited.
was excited.
Like, hey, what y'all want? Y'all want to take shots? Hey, everybody get shots.
Yeah.
Hey, we doing this. We doing this.
Oh, we
I had to
did
pull him
take
to the side,
shots.
like, hey man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
You know these is $24 per person.
They do your cruise, dog. They gonna send you a bill.
A big ass bill.
A bill of everything you want. Like,
A big bill.
he's like, I ain't tripping. This whatever. He said the last day they slid that shit under
Under
his
the door. Yeah.
He looked at it. He was nervous. Like, damn. He got to thinking about everything he was
Yeah.
buying.
He was adding them up.
But it wasn't. It
They
wasn't.
was,
crazy.
but they was
It
double
wasn't crazy.
shotting and stuff though.
Yeah, his
triple
wasn't.
jack,
yeah,
triple jack. Like,
yeah.
I don't do
His
shots
wasn't
like that
too
either.
bad.
So.
Yeah.
But think about it. So per day is how much?
For the both of us, it's $700.
No.
Keep this
Let's go per day. Let's go per
I
day
don't know
per
how
person.
much it is per day, and it's not per
Where your
person.
math at?
Both people have to do
I know.
it.
Let's do your math real quick.
Let me see what Carnival says.
So basically, whatever the price is, whoever's in your room with you, that's an adult, has to also buy it. So if all three of us in a room, I can't just buy it for myself.
All
They
three
both
of
have
us
to buy
have
it.
to get it.
They have to buy it.
'Cause They say
So-
no splitting drinks.
No splitting drinks, of course. And I think it's 15 drinks per day.
$59.95 per person per day.
$59.99 per person per day. Now watch this. If you look at one day, that looks like, hell yeah, it's worth it. Because I'm going to wake up,
Have some mimosas.
probably have a mimosa. How much is a mimosa?
Oh, I think it was like $7 because we had got
$7
mimosas
mimosa.
or something.
Right, and
Pull up your calculator real quick.
like some drinks are like 15. I think the most I'll pay for a
We're
drink
gonna break this down
is
real quick.
$20, and that was because he had his special. French
What did you get?
connection.
Yeah, French Connection with
And I don't think the
Hennessy.
French Connection was $20 on
It was
cruise.
Yeah, it
$20.
was.
Okay.
What we
'Cause
got?
I
What
bought
we
it. I
got?
don't remember it being. So $7 for mimosa.
Mhm.
Let's say you want two of those.
Okay.
Now you're at $14 in the morning.
Yep.
Now you're chilling and I'm using this as an example that this is a day at sea.
So we're gonna do 3 margaritas by the pool.
Right.
By the pool, how much is that?
20, 40, 60.
Yeah.
$60.
That's already
You already
$74.
passed
Already
$74.
passed it.
You're gonna have a drink probably in the afternoon for dinner.
I think we had
Got
gotten
some
some
wine
beer
for
at one.
dinner.
We had got beer at one
Oh,
point.
we
you
had a
gonna have-
bucket. We had a bucket of
But
beer.
you gonna like even after by the pool throughout the day, you're gonna probably let's get a drink.
Let me get one of these red drinks.
74. I think that bucket of beer was like $25. Dang.
So that's for one person. No, now you're counting for multiple people. So let's go down to about like one.
No, she said
A
3
bucket of
drinks.
beer. A bucket. We
It
all
was a
we gonna
bucket.
share a
25.
bucket.
Yeah,
So
it was
let's go down to about
25.
150.
Okay. So we got 150. And that's on day 1.
That's on day one. That's just a day at sea.
Yeah.
How many days do we have at sea on this cruise?
3.
3 days.
450.
450.
That you would have been better off with the drink package.
With the drink package. So the
So
days,
wait a minute. So
I always
60
say-
times 3 times 2, 360.
I always
yeah,
say
like $100
this.
bucks.
The drink package is not good for the days that you're in port.
Yeah.
Because
We're drinking out there.
You're gonna spend all day outside the boat because the drink package is not good when you go into whatever
Right.
country you in, whatever.
But if
right?
it's worth it for the 3 days or that you're at sea, then you've already got your money worth.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
She just said you
3
spent
days. Is how many is 3
$150.
days?
It was 360 and
360.
then
It's
yeah,
750. 360 times 2.
360 times 2. No, that was 2.
That was 2. See,
360 was 2.
for 3 days.
Yeah.
360. They want $700. So imagine you get back. Let's say you're at port from 9 to 5.
But then that's just you can catch up real quick at dinner.
Right. That's the thing. I at least have a couple of glasses
So-
of wine at dinner.
Do you guys think it's worth it?
I'm not doing it on a 7-day cruise, but on a 3-day cruise it is worth it.
I think if you're a drinker like that,
Well,
it's worth it.
Well,
Based
you can
off of those
also
numbers. Based
on a
off of those
cruise.
numbers.
On a cruise, you can also bring 2 bottles of wine
Right.
in your suitcase.
I'm not a wine connoisseur, so that doesn't apply
Wine
to
or
me.
champagne, and we did have.
I'm
wine
not a
and
champagne connoisseur, so that doesn't matter to me either.
So that kind of worked for us. We
Right.
didn't have to worry about it.
I mean,
I wonder
There's
what they
other-
let us put
hey,
in the kids'
there's
suitcase.
other
since we
things
got
you
4
can do.
bottles.
Hey,
Nah,
there's other
I
things you
wonder.
can do.
no,
No, we're not doing that.
This is what not to do.
This is what
on
not.
a
This is
cruise.
what not to do on a cruise. Okay, don't do that.
So
Hey,
that's,
what I'm talking about is what to do on a cruise.
yeah, that's not this show.
That's another video. All right. So, what number are we at?
This will
7,
be 7.
or was that 8? Because we kind of did 2 things, or the drink package
Well, yeah.
and the
So that's 8.
How long do y'all usually these
Oh.
videos be?
like an hour.
Okay, yeah, we good.
We got time. The next thing, and we learned this on the last cruise. We're taking advantage of it on this cruise. Don't buy the spa package the first day of your trip. Oh, sign up for the spa package the first day of the trip
Yeah.
because they give you a discount.
Yeah.
That's
Because
something
you
I
guys,
wanna know.
you guys got a discount because
Man,
when you
first
went to
of
go
all-
sign up,
Yeah.
and then when we went, the
It
price was
yeah,
more.
It was cheaper when we got
Well, look,
The
man.
price was more because you guys signed up for the first day.
Nah, it could have been my fault, but I spent a lot of money for them to sign it.
No, we got. I mean, but in comparison to what they were gonna spend, we got a discount.
Well,
Yeah.
based off of what I spent,
So
what
now-
I did with tips and all that other stuff.
Now we have 2 massages booked on this 7-day cruise.
How much of the? How much of you guys massages?
I think it was $189 each.
So I spent.
So
one,
we got 2
No.
Swedish, and
That's-
then we got 2
That's more
hot
than what I
stones.
spent.
What?
So I did the hot
$189
stones.
each?
Oh, so I did the hot stones for us. It was 140 a piece.
No, I think we ended up spending like $400
Because
after tipping everything.
after tipping
it was about
everything.
$400.
So it cost. Was it a service fee or something? Or?
There
There is a service fee,
So it's 140 per person
Plus
plus
your
the
service
service fee, and then I
but
tipped
ours,
them
I think ours is included. That's why it's so.
Right.
But-
that's why it's the price it is.
based off of the massage. That was the best massage I've ever had in my life.
We love some good massages over here. Okay.
I was snoring in that
said
motherfucker. I was
life.
asleep. Man, that shit was the bomb. That shit was bomb.
It was
After
good.
he gassed up Mr. Wedlow, he's like, "Oh, we need to get 2 massages." I was like, 2?
That shit was.
We could get 1 at the beginning of the cruise and 1 to wind down on the way back. I was like, you know what? It is your birthday.
Right,
So
right.
But
you got it.
and the location they had us like on a. Was it the front of the boat?
I don't know.
You
we
guys
went
had
to
that
the water.
window?
Front of the
Yeah.
boat, that window, the whole wall was a
Yeah,
window,
we could
which
look
I did,
out.
which you don't necessarily use because you got your face in this thing like that. And I was like knocked out. I was, man. I woke up. She was like, "Man, you was the foreign lady. I can't even use her fucking accent, but man, you was snoring." I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck? What I'm supposed to do?"
I wasn't
I was-
snoring.
I
I
was
was,
out.
wide awake.
I was out. It was nice.
But it was
though.
a very good.
So
massage.
I'm actually excited because we have we booked the spa balcony. So like our room is on this side by the spa, and then the kids is on the opposite
The
side.
non-spa
They don't
side.
get the spa side. Ours is their room is right across from us, but yeah, we got the spa.
I'm interested to see if
balcony.
that's worth it. That'd be a good.
Well,
a good
remember, we are gonna like vlog it, but remember, we get all access to the spa all day.
Right,
We don't
I mean-
have to pay for the spa package.
right.
trip. I'm interested to see if that's worth it.
Mm.
I want to see y'all vlog on that.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah,
gonna
for
vlog
sure.
on it. Definitely gonna do that. I think
What
the
do you got?
room is the same size, but you know.
What not to
I
do on a
can't
cruise?
think of anything else not to do.
What about to do? Can we add to do?
Well, that's
to
a
the
different-
video?
that's a different video.
Different show.
I would
Oh,
say. what-
There's one on here. It says, "Don't let your kids run wild,"
That's me. That's me.
and then they got a picture of a bad girl. She look bad. She look bad on
Bad as
there.
shit.
She look bad.
Bad as shit.
But yeah, I've seen kids run all over. One time we were trying to go to the jacuzzi. We couldn't get in the jacuzzi because it was like 50 million kids in
Dunking
the
their
jacuzzi.
heads like they swimming
And
instead of
I'm
getting
like,
their ass in the
yeah,
pool.
But-
this is
So
not the
on
place.
these longer, bigger boats that we're about to take right now, their Serenity area is
That's-
a little bigger,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
and it's a lot better depending on what time you go. So
But remember, we got the spa stuff, so we can get in the jacuzzis over there.
So we went on the Miami cruise. Like the front of the boat was like our chill spot. We were
Mhm.
playing. We had these big over.
They had those on the
cabana
last. They had
things.
those on the last ship.
We did. We just didn't
use it.
Yeah, we
It
didn't
was
use
quick.
it.
It was a 3-day. But this one, we was sitting there playing cards, chilling. Did we bring a speaker? Did I bring a speaker that
We
day?
did not bring a speaker.
I don't know that
but
you
it
can.
was so many.
Yeah,
People be bringing
Man,
speakers.
people be.
Out
I think
there?
they changed it.
I was gonna say
They changed the rule.
I was about to say on recently they said you can't bring
can't bring
speakers,
it. Yeah.
but
Because we were
before
gonna
they
bring,
used to.
you know, we always bring a speaker. We
Yeah.
were gonna bring it, but we read not to bring it.
Yeah, they did update that, no speakers. But before, no, everybody has speakers.
Hey, man,
That's
we
probably
were,
why. Oh,
hey,
tell about your Super
what-
Bowl cruise. that you
That's
guys
what
went
not
on.
to do. Don't do a Super Bowl cruise. Never
Or
in my
be
life again.
prepared that it's
Never in my
not
life.
a usual cruise.
I'm not doing that shit no more. Ever.
I
did
thought
it
it would have been
twice.
fun to watch the game and the jacuzzi
So-
like we did. Because remember, we watched the game in
Oh,
the
yeah,
jacuzzi.
Yeah. So that's
was
not
fun
even.
to watch the
First of all,
game.
the Super Bowl cruise ain't even about the Super Bowl.
We did watch the game.
There's nothing. Only thing they have. Only thing about the Super Bowl cruise is the actual game.
Yeah.
Everything else is not just.
Oh, I thought it would have been sports oriented.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought the first time.
Like the towels and like wear your shirts and the
No.
flags
man.
and stuff.
It's
That's what I
not
would have
that.
thought.
that Super Bowl cruise is a big fish. I'm just being honest.
Well,
Every floor smell like weed. Hey, that's fine if you dabble. I don't dabble, as much.
Were there any kids on there?
yeah,
No.
somebody bought
Well,
a kid.
some they wasn't supposed to, but
They wasn't
they're
supposed
allowed.
to. It's a 21 and over cruise.
So,
but some people brought
Everybody
some
had a
kids. I don't know how
fucking.
the
Everybody
babies
had
got
a. Everybody had a fucking. We talking about the speakers. Everybody had a damn speaker the size that Marcus got, the big,
Oh, the loud one.
the loud
yeah.
ones. You go from one room, one side of the cruise to the next side of the cruise, or one room to room, basically. Everybody's playing their music.
Oh, I would have been very.
Block
I would have
parties.
been very
Block parties,
up. What's the
floor,
block?
the
How you
whole
know the block
floor,
party?
the whole floor got the
Dancing
function
in the
happening.
hallways. Everybody
Why
got
do you have a
plays.
block party on the
Block
cruise?
party in the hallway.
Oh my
I'm
God.
Hey,
Dang.
getting off the cruise, oh my fucking god!
like, the worst.
I was just
That went to Mexico?
it went
Yeah,
to Ensenada.
Ensenada.
So
People
now,
running
mind you, we're
wild
talking
in
about the
Ensenada.
cruise. We're talking about the Super Bowl cruise out of LA, out of Long Beach to Ensenada.
And this
That's
is
what we're talking about.
pre-pandemic, y'all.
And
Pre-pandemic.
then, what else? What am I saying? Getting off the cruise. Oh my fucking god!
Well, that's gonna be this coming up cruise. We probably shouldn't get so spoiled because the elevators and getting off the cruise are probably gonna be quite terrible.
So, what
'Cause
you
it's gonna be
can
a
do,
full
you can
cruise.
pay for the
Expedite?
The
We can do that?
expedited.
So I don't necessarily
That's
think
getting
that
on
it's
and off,
worth
right?
it. Yeah, I don't. So this is another one. I don't think that it's worth it only because nobody was listening to that. People were cutting. People were just going
That was a
off.
good cruise. That was a the
Right,
Super Bowl
so,
cruise. But I'm talking about
we've seen it twice. People doing this, and I
the
was like,
Super Bowl
it's
cruise.
worth it.
Make sure you beep him out because he keeps
Nah,
saying it.
but look, but watch this though. So on that cruise, it took us literally like 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours to get off that cruise.
You're
it was
kidding.
only a 3-day cruise.
Dang,
There
it
was
took us
so many
It took
people.
us 5 minutes
People
to get off.
cutting,
was.
people cutting, people fucking like, and then the
Fighting
people, on the,
and lying
and then people on the
almost.
cruise like the cruise, the employees of the cruise like, I ain't getting into that shit. Like,
I don't blame them. Can you
what the
blame
fuck
them?
I'm not stopping. What the fuck I'm gonna do?
I don't blame
Yeah.
them.
You
So
had
I
we
looked at it
leaving.
like,
You had
for
the
real?
port. You had the what do you call the port police? The or when you go out of the
customs.
country.
Yeah,
Customs
customs.
came in, grabbed the motherfucker, took him to jail for whatever reason.
In Mexico?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
No, once we got back to the
When we
U.S.,
got
they
back.
let them party in Mexico.
So you know
came
when you-
back to
when
the
you
U.S.
leave,
and then
You
they
still go through
arrested us.
customs, right?
So I'm gonna let y'all know something. This is something that probably nobody is gonna tell you, but you're gonna get it here on Black House TV, right? Black House Travels.
Black House Travels.
If you have any warrants, if you're not on parole, but if you have any warrants for your arrest, if you're running from the police or the authorities, don't go on a cruise.
Yeah, they scan your stuff as you're
Right,
going
they
in.
let you go. They
Now,
let
mind
you
you,
go. Spend your money, party.
They
When you come
scan you
back,
out.
There's
Oh,
people
they
who had
arrest
it that went, that they allowed to go.
Yeah.
But when you leave, you go through customs. When you come back, you go through customs. So before the boat docks, they got to run everybody through customs before they start letting people off.
Right.
So it was motherfuckers who had warrants. Like, they came on and grabbed somebody like they was coming for a fucking serial killer or something.
Which is so funny is because
They pulled that
be
motherfucker
saying
off in his boxers and his fucking
t-shirt, white
t-shirt, white beater. Pulled that motherfucker off. Like, we
Which
give a
is-
fuck about you. We can get your shit later, but you gotta come.
Which
You
is
know,
so
wow.
funny. It's not funny, but it's crazy because the same scans that they run when you're docking back in is the scans that they run when you're leaving out.
So
what's
I wonder what happened
what's
along the
crazy
way.
to me is that they allow you. They like, nah, go spend your money, and then when you come back,
Now
you
we
go
don't
to
know
jail.
for sure if that's what it is,
That's what I
but
feel because
that
it's the
could be a
same
possibility.
scan. It's the same scan.
but
It's
when
no
they
different
come back,
scan.
when they bring you back, which is funny, we didn't go through customs leaving.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we do go through customs leaving.
They scanned
all
our
that
stuff.
stuff when they
But
see
I
your
didn't see no. I
documents,
didn't see no customs.
They were. There
they're
was
there on
custom
the
agents.
side. Yeah.
The ones when we were sitting down up in there, and when we first went through, the what do you call that? When you walk through to see if you got
The,
any
They were
customs.
right there on
the
the
gangway.
side.
Right.
Yeah, they were right there.
We walked through security. They were right there on
But
the
the
side.
people at the desk was carnival agents.
Right, but the customs was right next
Right
to
on
them,
the side.
and they asked you for all your documentation
Okay.
prior to
And
leaving.
you still, yeah.
And you put it all in the system. They
Yeah.
know that you have warrants before
I don't
you
know
leave.
because I would feel like
And
if
even
that
when
was
we
the
were
case,
coming
they could feel like
off-
they could feel like you trying to escape.
Evade.
Evade, whatever. They can be right there. Now I don't know what happened with that case, but
They went to this room and dragged
he's,
him out.
yes, we were all lined
Woo,
up,
child,
leaving.
ghetto.
And all of a sudden we just seen
Ghetto.
fucking like 7, 8 fucking customs
Something must
agents.
have happened in Mexico,
I don't
or
know,
maybe
dog.
something happened on the ship while they yanked him off like that.
I don't know, but it was crazy.
He might have stole some white Hennessy to try to sell.
Who
You know
knows?
how they get.
But yeah, that's what not to do. Don't go on a cruise if you have any warrants. If you're being, if the government is after you, that's a good way for you to get
Caught.
caught
Which
because you
should
go through
Be
customs.
common sense, but just in
You go
case.
through customs.
You
Now I'm not
didn't-
talking about. I don't know. I don't think it's like traffic warrants and shit like that. But if you got any big time warrants that you're being searched for,
Yeah, how about
Awesome.
you stop spending money on cruises and take care of your business?
How about that? How about that?
that's a whole nother time. That's a whole nother show right
It's a
there.
whole nother show.
Is there anything else? Are we missing anything? I think we're missing a lot. I personally think
I
we're
think
missing
we
a lot.
are missing a
I
lot,
think
but
there should be
for
like
the
a
sake,
part 1 and a part 2 because it's something that we can.
Okay.
It's
we
it's a
can
lot more.
add on to this. I think we just got so excited talking about the vacation
Yeah.
itself and talking about our previous
Uh-huh.
experiences. We didn't get a chance to go through, and 10 is just a short amount to go
Yeah.
through. So
So we can
We
do
can
a
do a
part
part
2.
two.
So make sure y'all tune in.
oh god,
Make sure y'all tune in for part 2 of what not to do when you're cruising.
Black House Travels.
Bye, y'all.
I am success, baby. That's why they believe that. Yes. I wake up in the morning, know I gotta get it. I grind harder and harder to get a world of business. I know that one day this money is gonna find me, and when it do, I'm leaving all of the drama behind me. Yeah, go ahead.